Millions of years ago, Earth was a brutal, unforgiving world. The land was in a state of wild abandon. Survival here was the only law. It depended not on brute size or crushing strength. It relied purely on instinct, keen intelligence, and fearless courage. In this ancient time lived a creature unlike the colossal beasts, small in stature, yet widely feared. This was a shadow claw, a fierce, mammal-like predator known for its unmatched awareness. Its nature was inherently fearless. Its ability to perceive was unparalleled. It understood everything. The first light of dawn broke. The prehistoric forest was quiet. The shadow claw emerged from its hidden den. It moved with deliberate stealth. Its focus was absolute. It listened to the myriad sounds of the jungle. Every movement was registered. Every vibration felt. It inhaled every scent in the air. It was perpetually alert, always ready. Each day was a new struggle. Its life was an unceasing, focused effort. In the dense jungle, every step was critical. The shadow claw began its search for food. It required small insects, perhaps tiny clutches of eggs. Large prey was not an option for it. It operated without fear as a motive. It worked purely by intellect. It observed a leaf stirring. It stopped instantly. Its breath was held. The leaf stirred again. It was only the wind, but it remained fully prepared for danger. Moments later, it heard the sound of water. A small, clear pool. A good opportunity to drink. But the risk is highest near water sources. Large predators often conceal themselves there. The shadow claw approached the pool cautiously. It scanned its surroundings thoroughly. The water was calm. It drank quickly. No time was wasted. Then it returned to the jungle cover. Its mission continued. The day ahead was long. Suddenly, the ground began to tremble. A deep, rumbling sound intensified. It was extremely close. A gigantic creature was approaching. It resembled a massive, prehistoric rhinoceros. We call it the Armadillosaurus. Huge, heavily armored, and immensely powerful. Most predators fled far from its path. But the shadow claw did not run. It hid and watched the Armadillosaurus. Its intention was not to attack, but to exploit the situation. Wherever the massive beast walked, destruction followed. The ground was fractured. Leaves and foliage scattered widely. Small animals in its path scattered in panic. Insects were driven out from the earth. These scattered creatures were perfect, easy prey for the shadow claw. Opportunity was hidden within the great danger. The shadow claw waited patiently. Patience was its ultimate weapon. The sound of the Armadillosaurus faded slightly, but the clear signs of its passage remained. The shadow claw emerged. It moved toward the signs of destruction. It quickly gathered the displaced insects and collected a few small eggs. It was eating rapidly. Time was short, but in the ancient world, danger never strikes alone. There is always a secondary threat. Suddenly, a sound came from behind it. A quick, rustling sound. It was a large reptilian predator. Its name was Aetosaurus. It was fast and deadly. It targeted the small shadow claw. It looked like effortless prey. The Aetosaurus lunged violently from the bushes. The message of death had arrived. The shadow claw bolted. It ran with incredible speed. It darted over roots and jagged rocks. The Aetosaurus was close behind. Its breath was heavy. The reptile was gaining ground. Speed alone could not save it. Its size was too small. The shadow claw began to think. Its mind started racing. It had to use its intellect. The shadow claw changed its path sharply. It began leading the Aetosaurus in a specific direction, towards where the Armadillosaurus was still detected. The larger beast was peacefully foraging there. The Aetosaurus was blinded by hunger. It noticed nothing else. It only watched the shadow claw. The shadow claw ran fast. It slipped beneath one final root. It entered a small, clear open space. The Aetosaurus sprang into the air. It was mid-leap, ready to strike. But the shadow claw changed course again, just by a single inch. Suddenly, the Armadillosaurus saw them. It grew instantly furious. Its territory had been invaded. It let out a powerful bellow. The ground shook violently. The Armadillosaurus swung its massive head. its great weight, its sharp horns. The Aetosaurus was still airborne. It collided directly with the Armadillosaurus. The colossal creature's force jarred the earth. The Aetosaurus was badly injured. Its attack plan had ended in screams of pain and broken bones. Terrified and hurt, it fled rapidly. It vanished back into the dense jungle. The Armadillosaurus returned to feeding, unaware of the intricate drama it had just played a part in. The shadow claw stood up. It was completely unharmed. Its victory was secured. This was not a victory of power. It was a victory of the mind. It used its enemy against its enemy. It returned to the spot destroyed by the Armadillosaurus. It calmly gathered the food there, insects and eggs. It was now safe. Intelligence had triumphed over brute strength. This was the core lesson. In a world ruled by gigantic creatures and terrifying monsters, survival was reserved only for those who could quickly adapt, who could think fast, who could outsmart their rivals. This is the tale of the Shadow Claw, a small creature, yet immensely wise. It ruled the jungle, not by domination, but by wisdom and intellect. This is the legacy of the Shadow Claw.